So I'm working on like a 2002 5.9 Cummins. It's inside of a step van. It's got the VP44. The front cover is leaking, so we're tearing it down. We're going to take this cover off. The gasket popped out right there, and I did a smoke test on it with my evap smoke tester, and it was coming out right there. So I pulled the cam, set the timing, and I pulled the VP44 pump off. I'm getting ready to pull the power steering pump off. I pulled the valve cover and all the valve train off, and I'm using wooden dowel pins in the lifters to hold them up so I could pull the cam out. And I put a PVC pipe in there to make sure the lifters don't fall into the pan. I dropped the retainer for the cam down in there, so I need to fish it out with a magnet. So my next thing, I'm gonna pull the front motor mount off. The motor mount's all oil saturated, so I'm gonna replace it. This truck's also leaking on the back. The back bell housing's got some wetness back here. They usually leak at the back of the cam. There's a plug there, like a freeze plug with a O-ring behind it. I usually take the bell housing off, and I put a bead of silicone around it and put the bell housing back on, and then replace the rear main seal while I'm back there, because it's a long ways in there. So yeah, we're also doing kingpins on this International. It's another FedEx truck. It's got a T444E International. It's the 7.3. I think it's like a 2003 or something like that, the year. But they're still running the older style 7.3 with the lift pump in the valley, the mechanical lift pump. So it doesn't have that much power. I wish we could put an electric pump on it. That would spruce it up a little bit. But this side's tight. This side is really loose. Pounded the pins out that hold the kingpin in there. But I tried pounding it out, but it won't come out. So for some reason, it's going to take some. Probably have to put our press on it and push it out. But this side, I can't even get the pin out that holds it in. The bottom pin was missing, so I tried pounding it out, and it won't come out. The other side came out. Both pins came out really easy. So I guess we need to keep working at it. And we're working on this truck. It's got a 5.9 Cummins. It's supposed to go in it, but it's got no motor in it right now. Transmission's out. These are all the parts. It's nice having a bunch of shelves to put all the parts on. And they all stay out of the weather too. So. And then we got our service truck done. stocked up with tools, and got the bed on it, got the engine back together, put brand new coolant in it. It had a leak underneath the intake, coolant leak, spraying everywhere, and so I tore it all down and put new O-rings under there, and I deleted the EGR cooler because somebody else that we bought it from, I guess, already deleted the valve. There was a plate over it, and then the cooler was locked off on both ends, so I might as well just take it out because they already deleted it. So I checked the coolant, and you can see that there's stuff floating on top of the coolant, and I stuck my finger in there and it smells like diesel fuel. It's a F450 with the power stroke in it. 6 liter. Runs really good. I put some of that Turbo Max oil additive in it, and it was misfiring really bad before. Just sitting in here is like pop, 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 pop. And when I put that stuff in it, it just cleared it right up. It was amazing. I thought I was gonna have to put injectors in it, but now I'm gonna have to pull the valve covers and injectors to replace the excuse me, injector cups, because that's where it's leaking. Introducing diesel fuel into the coolant is usually at those injector cups. So I'm gonna pull this valve cover, and the other valve cover is buried under there, but it's not that hard of a job. It just takes some time to do. Truck ride's really rough for a pickup truck. I'm used to 1 ton, and this is a F450. Thinking about putting air ride on the back. Make it ride really nice. It's got coil springs in the front. It's only 2-wheel drive, but it's got the straight axle under it. So it wouldn't take much to turn it into a 4-wheel drive. It's already set up. You just got to swap the axle and put a transfer case in it, shorten the drive shaft, put a drive shaft in the front, and it would make it run really good. It's got a boost leak. Underneath there's a hole in the intercooler pipe right there. It's a plastic pipe. I want to change it to a metal one, because they have a metal one on some of the years. But all in all, it runs really good. It's just too bad that I have to take it all back apart again to do the injector cups. But we've been using it the last couple days, and it's been a lifesaver. So that's the update for now. Have a good night.